Okay, I'm not going to be up here really texting. We've had like 367,000 tech issues this morning, and we're just about ready to fix the last one. So I'm Jay Salter. I'm the principal of, I'm going to stick this in here. I'm the principal of Washoe Inspire Academy. For those of you who don't know, we are a pre-K through 12 environment, and we have 6 pre-K programs for special ed students in the same building that we house the behavior students. We have 4 different sites. We go from all the way up in the north from Jan Evans, which is right over there, to the Adolescent Treatment Center, to Children's Cabinet, which is over on Sinclair, and then our main campus. So I just wanted to thank Delisa for getting me in and letting me talk about what we do with our parent-teacher home visit and how we function with our kids and our families. So with that said, you're going to meet my dean. We're actually going to go live into Inspire in just a few minutes. You're going to meet one of our kids and my dean, and they're going to do a little discussion. But before that, we've been working all year. We know in what we do that our relationships with our kids are super important. But I was lucky enough to go last year to Washington, D.C. I saw Tracy there, to the Parent-Teacher Home Visit Conference. And we started the Parent-Teacher Home Visit program at Inspire, and it's been great. We've had 3 groups of people actually who've done a really good job, and I want to give them shout outs. They're actually somewhere on FaceTime with Janassi right now listening to this. So Tyler Post and Skylar Nance have done an excellent job. We've been 100% parent-teacher home visit school. They did a wonderful job, and then Carrie McDonald and Margot Buser on the other end did a wonderful job. They were hitting all kinds of kids. And actually Lori Schoen and Lisa Kramer, who are 2 of our pre-K teachers, and they're trying to get 80 done because we have 80 kids in pre-K right now. They're trying to get to all those families and meet with all those families. It's a great program. If you haven't done it before, definitely hook up with Family Partnerships. It's a wonderful program. And for a principal, you don't really do that much but support your teachers, because parent-teacher home visit is teacher-run. All I do is support them. I make sure the paperwork gets done. Actually, Tyler does a wonderful job with that. But it is really powerful. We bring the data back, the qualitative data back from those interviews with families, and we put it through our IAT team when we work with our, after school, when we work with our IAT team about kids, and it's amazing what comes out. Oh, this kid really, I went on one and had a kid show me he was doing wheelies on his bike for like 50 yards up and down the street. I can barely keep him in school, but that kid can pull off a wheelie like you've never seen. He built his own bike, and he was so proud to show me his bike. It was awesome. So definitely get with them if you want to be involved with that. We have a quick video from one of our parents. It is a parent who has 2 sons who have recently gone through Washoe Inspire. We worked really hard to gain the trust of this parent, and we think you'll like what he has to say. So we're going to go to the video with Demick LaFlamme, and then we're going to go live into Inspire, and hopefully that transition will go smooth. And then I have a closing story for y'all.
I've had many conversations with the staff, some good, some bad, with multiple of my children that's been here. But Dennis is pretty good. He likes it here. Yeah, that started with when Kyle was here. I got a good with Salter, and I got a good relationship with him. So it just automatically turned over when Dennis came, so. I was more worried about my wife. Everything has to be spotless. If people come over our house, and it's like 2 days of cleaning for people to come over and even do a home visit, because, it was nerve-wracking. Because everything has to be perfect. Kinda, because usually you don't do a lot of interactions with teachers. You just get phone calls and letters and stuff usually. But it's good to have you get on a different level with the teachers than just phone calls. It's pretty cool. I like it. You know, you get to get, like I said, on a different level with the teachers, and it's not a teacher thing anymore. It's more of a human thing and not just a teacher thing. So interaction is pretty good because you get to know people, and then you get to kind of see how they interact with your children and see how your children interact with them, and it gives you a better sense of wanting your kid to go to a school that he has a better relationship with his teacher. My kid likes it here. He doesn't want to go back. He'd rather stay here. He doesn't get to help with little kids, stuff like that. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he does get to go help the kindergartners, but not as much as he gets to do here, which is something that he really, really likes to do, which is help the little kids. It's kind of strange to me because when he's around kids his age, he's one way, but then when he's with the little kids, he's like this completely caring boy who just wants nothing but good for these kids and point them in the right direction. Something that would give him that extra something to work for. You know what I mean? Something that would make him feel special still, like he feels special here when he goes to help the kids. Something like that, or you know, it would be a real question to ask Dennis on what a transition would be to help smooth it over for him to go back to there. It'd be more of asking him, because I can't make those judgment calls for him, because I could say something and it could be completely backwards of what he wants. And then if you guys give it to him, he's like, that's not what I want. And then guess where he's going to be? Back in Miss Margot's class. You know? So that would probably be something that would have to be discussed with him on what would help smooth the transition for him. That it goes smoothly and that he goes back to school and he can deal with the situations in school without having to do the things he did to get back here. So.
Cool. Thank you for watching that and listening to Demick. We're going to switch over now. We're going to go live so you can actually hear from one of our kids on what they thought of the Parent-Teacher Home Visit Conference. And that is Tyler Post on the left in his Oakland jersey. It's Jersey Day at Inspire for the teachers. And then it's Daniel Thompson from Galena High School. So the problem we're having right now is they can't hear this mic. So I'm going to text them to get started right now, because that's what we do at Inspire. We roll with punches. No matter 368,472 tech problems, we go to 473.
My name is Tyler Post. I'm a dean at Washoe Inspire Academy. This is my second year being a dean here and 22 years in education. This is
Daniel Thompson.
How long have we known each other, Daniel?
I came to school about end of January. I remember coming here with my mom, and then you showed me around the school and were very inviting.
Okay. Tell us a bit about our relationship as a dean, teacher, student when first coming to Inspire. How did you feel?
Well, when I first came here, I was not sure how it'd be because it's for kids who get expelled, but everybody was very inviting and showed me around, and it was a small school, so I learned it really fast, and the teachers were helping me, and my grades have improved since I came here.
Were you nervous when you first walked in the door?
Yeah, I was nervous.
What made you nervous? The uniform, the kids, the teachers?
A little bit of everything.
Okay. Do you remember if there was an instant trust when you came here, or did it build over time, or how'd that come about?
Well, when I came here, I felt like everybody was pretty inviting, so I trusted everybody, and it seemed just like pretty much a normal school, except all the teachers were really helping, and seemed like they know what they're doing.
Definitely. What did you think of Inspire before you got it, before you ever stepped foot on our campus? What was your first thought?
I thought it might be a little more like, not jelly, but like
Yeah.
more locked down and stuff, because it would be kids who were expelled, but the teachers like treat us the same and be good.
Okay. Definitely, and I can speak it from my side too. I mean, we as teachers give trust to you guys, and I think that opens up doors, and you guys continue to build that trust, and it gets tighter, and a stronger bond. Over the time you've been here, it's about 3.5 months, I think now. Has anything changed? Has it gotten tougher, harder, easier? What would you say?
The schedule's kind of been the same for me. Every day is kind of the same. I learn that stuff every day. I mean, teachers are good at teaching.
And after, so we've done 2 home visits with you. I've done both, and Miss McDonald has done one, and Mr. Nance has done one. After those visits, has something changed within you, with us, within you, with your mom and your family? Speak a little bit about that.
My mom likes the school. She feels very connected to it too because the home visits, and she thinks this is one of the best schools I've gone to. Because my grades have improved, and she only has good things to say about it, and so do I.
Good. If you could give one piece of advice to other teachers and schools in the district on connecting with kids, what would that be?
Just because a kid gets in trouble, you shouldn't see him as a troublemaker forever, because that's not what makes the kid. You should treat him with respect, and like the teachers do here, because I get treated with respect, and even if I get in trouble, they do it in a manner of respectfully and don't get angry or any of that.
And work with you and teach you what to do right, speak about it?
Yeah, and show me what I did wrong and why it's wrong and why not to do it.
Okay. Any last words you'd like to say to the crowd that we can't see right now?
Inspired's a really good school, and I like coming here.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. And just so you know, Daniel actually stepped in this morning because the student that we had originally assigned wasn't available. I'll put that like that. So Daniel and Tyler stepped right in. That was, excuse me, that was item number 368,442. And just real quick to wrap up, because I don't want to take everybody's time. I just wanted to tell you a personal story, and I was hoping that he was here, but I need to give a shout out to Jim Verdi. Many of you who know me know I grew up in this area. I went to Reed High, and I want to talk to you about building relationships and the home teacher or the parent home teacher visit. Jim was a senior when I was a freshman, and my parents were going through a divorce right in my summers. I was going in to be a freshman, and Jim wasn't a teacher. He wasn't a principal yet, and he wasn't a teacher yet, but he was kind of my teacher, and I just wanted to give a shout out. So 31 years ago, Jim Verdi started picking me up for soccer practice as a freshman. He got to know me, got to know my mom. I can't even tell you how many meals we had at Jim's mom's house for prom, JA, all those things. So while Jim was not a formal teacher at that point, he came into my house. He helped me be who I am now. So he's on his way. I just texted him and said, dude, you're a total loser. I'm giving you a shout out at LTL. But that was 31 years ago, and I can tell you 31 years later, I wouldn't be the person I am without Jim. And that was because he came into my life as a teacher when he was only 17, and I was 13, barely 14. So this kind of stuff works. If you can get those teachers into the parents, into the home life and the parents, and get them to know and build that trust, it shows up 31 years later. So for Jim, who might be on FaceTime right now or on his way here, thank you very much, Verdi. I love you.